Hey guys, it's Ben and Bev, and we're back with another episode of Ramen Days 2021.
Today we're going to be trying some of Nissin's new hot and spicy line, Fire Wok.
And our first flavor of the day is SIZZLIN Rich Pork.
Yes. So first thing I noticed is there's not a lot of broth in there compared to some of the other instant noodles we've had.
You see little chunks of pork in there. Like, I guess.
Chunks of pork in here. That means in the shrimp one there might be.
Little baby shrimps.
It's very orange noodles now. So it smelled really garlicky at the beginning of when it cooked, but it smells kind of weird now.
It smells like chocolate.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's spicy.
And porky.
Oh wow.
It like builds. The spiciness is building.
I think that's hotter than any of those other Nissin hot and spices we tried. And this is the first one. Also, it says no MSG, but it has a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
This is a super...
Your mouth does water, even though it doesn't have MSG. It still waters, so you still want more.
Even though it burns immensely also.
And our second flavor today is Scorchin Sesame Shrimp.
Beverly's favorite.
Now, I will say when it was cooking, it definitely smells significantly less of seafood than the other instant noodles we've tried.
Yeah, it still has a little hint of seafood smell when you get close.
I mean, there's little baby shrimps inside of it, so that's true.
Baby shrimp.
Little baby shrimp.
Mmm.
Hey guys, yeah.
Actually, Sichuan peppercorn and sesame up front. Very spice forward. I'm sure it's probably gonna taste like seafood to her a little bit, but it's very got a lot of sourness in there. The Sichuan numbness kind of on the tip of your tongue, and a lot of spice in the back of your throat. Just now noticing that now.
Wasn't disguised enough, I guess.
It's not as spicy.
Give it a second. At least, yeah, maybe you're right. I think the Sichuan's kind of helping balance it out. There's a lot of other flavors going on here than just shrimp, for sure.
Yeah, there is shrimp.
But there is little tiny ones in here like you sometimes see with the Korean
Cheese. Mmm. It's really good.
And our third flavor today is...
Molten chili chicken.
These noodles are like sticky,
They are stickier. I guess the sauces made it stickier.
right? Guessing it's probably got a little bit of sweetness in there too. Cheers.
Oh, it's very hot. Temperature-wise.
Ooh, it has like a sweet, fruity, like Korean chili flake,
Ooh, yeah.
which it did say on the package. Mmm.
The noodles are soft.
I
The
like
texture
sea salt.
really hot. I'm guessing when it said Korean chili flake oil is supposed to be similar to that bulldog, very famous Korean spicy chili noodle.
I don't know, it's not like... It's supposed to be the spiciest one, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe you have to eat the whole bowl for it to be really spicy.
Like, I think it could be spicier, but there's just so much actual...
Flavor,
Yeah, like the...
not just spicy.
Right, the chicken, the sweet, and the kind of fermented flavor that the Korean chili flake brings to everything.
Hey, chunks of chicken?
Probably somewhere in there, some chunks of chicken.
Mine's not so bad.
It was really tasty though.
Yeah.
It is getting hotter.
Okay, it's a build. It builds.
They give me sweat on the inside, kind of like a few days ago when it was 100 degrees on the outside. Really good. All of them are really flavorful.
Yes. And none of them have broth
Yeah, zero broth, all just noodle and,
sauce.
yeah, almost to like gravy texture. So we've reached the end of this episode of Ramen Days, and our 3 ramens have been tasted. All of the Nissin Fire Woks were above average when it comes to flavor and spiciness. I think we are both leaving with a favorite today, though not the same.
Well, my favorite was the molten chili chicken one because of the sweetness and the spiciness of it.
And my favorite was the Scorchin Sesame Shrimp because I really like that sesame and Szechuan peppercorn flavor that it brought with that shrimp flavor. And I think the spiciness, though not as hot as either of the other two, really nice, especially with the added acidity.
Overall, we are both really happy with the flavors today.
But not the shrimp.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Ben and Bev, out!
Yes!
And today's flavors are rich pork. Just kidding.
Molten chili chicken.